in a heartbeat. What's up, Veronica? How you doing? So, Veronica, I'm multitasking with my daughter right now. So y'all got to bear with me. It's hot out here, man. So I'm going to say this one more time. If you don't like what I'm saying, either you get off the feed or you get on the feed and tell me what you don't like about me and what did I say that was incorrect. So I'm not going to tolerate nobody keep texting and saying something crazy, and I ain't got time for that, big. So this is the grown man conversation. So we open up the lines for everybody. So this is not to try to sway me into your conversation. You create your own platform. If you do a video about me, what you can do is give me 10%. A matter of fact, more than 10%. Let's say 80%. So listen up. Please share this video out if I'm wrong. Peace from Westfield. I'm trying to get to Philadelphia, man. I can't get nobody to support it, brother. I'm trying to get to Philly. I'm really, the trek back is coming, man. I'm trying to listen on October the 14th. Y'all heard Taj. Not one person said, brother, I got you, homie. Not one person. Straight up. So yeah, I'm trying to get to Philly, brother. I'm working on it. I have my daughter with me now, brother. So things is a little different and it's difficult to do these things. And every time I'm on his feed, it falls on deaf ears. So I'm working on it, family. If I could just get somebody to say, yo, brother, here's 2,000, invest. So I would love to do something in Philadelphia, but they are having the Morris Remembrance Day coming up on October the 14th of this month, 2024. I'm trying to see if money will fall out the sky for me. I'm trying to see if the money will fall out the sky, you know. As a daddy, I get most. Listen, you ain't flying from the East Coast from the West Coast to the East Coast. My flight, I have to pay for my daughter's flight. The same price as my flight will be my daughter's flight. Straight up. So if it's $300, I gotta pay $300 going and coming. And I'm not complaining, but I get on his feet every day and I give y'all my all. So I just want y'all to understand. Contribute some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ask. So I do want to cover it. Ty said it will be a beautiful thing if I get there, but I'm working on trying to get there, man. But people just want to take and tell me what their problems are. Brother hit me up today and told me, yo, brother, Sabir, I got to file something. I said, nigga, what you telling me for? You ain't asking me. Okay. He called me and said I would have filed something with the state attorney general. The hell you want me to do with that? You ain't asked me, yo, brother, what you good, homie? You even need a cup of coffee, brother? So yeah, me coming from the West Coast to the East Coast, it's mad expensive, people. So now I have my daughter with me. Okay. It should be it should be. But ain't nobody, trust me, family. Not one person hit me up. Not one. You're absolutely right. But shout out to my brother Jamal always. Shout out to him. So not one person when I got off this feed. You're right. It should be a collective. But if it's a football game, a basketball game, or garbage, niggas will be like. So please don't ask everything from Sabir Bay. I'm just getting up. And it's hot as hell out here in Bakersfield. And I got my daughter over there doing ones and twos. So if y'all would like to support, again, it should be a collective thing. So they can go right there. It's my email. Let's see how many will go there. So let's get this party started, y'all. Let's go. This is the coffee and conversation. That means that you, yes, my love. Get a blanket. Go ahead. Let's go.
That's right. Up and down we go. Beat minus on the track, I'm conducting the flow. Reverse flow, you get wolf if you didn't know. Either way, when I play, I'm a beast at the show. Like
rewind.
That's right. up and down we go. Beat minus on the track, I'm conducting the flow. Reverse flow, you get wolf if you didn't know. Either way, when I play, I'm a beast at the show. Like yeast, I will grow. To the east, I'ma go and increase what I know. Bring relief to my bro. I keep in the dough, but my feast I don't show. I keep on the low, and I reap what I sow. When it's time for the concert, I creep in the show. Sometimes I walk in off the street to the show. Grab the microphone, bring the heat to the show. Hip hop, I teach it if you're seeking to know. The introduction to the course is perceive what you know. When hip hop is what you perceive, leave, you can go. Others may rap, but they don't need what you know. You a divine speaker, what you need is to grow. Believe me, I know, I see how it go. All the doors are shut till you reach it for dough. But if everything's for sale, then he is a hoe. And if everything's for
rewind it back. Y'all didn't get this, y'all. Come on, y'all, let's share it out. Come on, let's go.
Right. Up and down we go. Beat minus on the track, I'm conducting the flow. Reverse flow, you get wolf if you didn't know. Either way, when I play, I'm a beast at the show. Like yeast, I will grow. To the east, I'ma go and increase what I know. Bring relief to my bro. I keep in the dough, but my feast I don't show. I keep on the low, and I reap what I sow. When it's time for the concert, I creep in the show. Sometimes I walk in off the street to the show. Grab the microphone, bring the heat to the show. Hip hop, I teach it if you're seeking to know. The introduction to the course is perceive what you know. When hip hop is what you perceive, leave, you can go. Others may rap, but they don't need what you know. You a divine speaker, what you need is to grow. Believe me, I know, I see how it go. All the doors are shut till you reach it for dough. But if everything's for sale, then
he's a hoe.
And if everything's for sale, then
she's a hoe.
I do things freely, I don't believe in the
dough.
dough.
Come on, y'all.
Up and down we go. Mr. War, Evil D, KRS on the flow. Anytime, any place, rhymes ready to go. Entertainment from the pavement, man, you already know. Never stalling, we go. Never crawling for dough. We that orthodox hip hop that all of you know. Man, I live through the ballers, they ain't balling no more. The arenas, the theaters ain't calling no more. The budgets from the labels ain't
off the top.
No more. Them big gold cables are pawned at the stove. Them cats now thinking, yo, what was it all for? 20 platinum plaques, you still can't tour. All over the radio, you still can't draw. Now listen back to your lyrics. What was that all for? When you had the opportunity, you could have spit it raw. But instead, you wanted head from the lips for all these horns. Now you're 54, and you don't spit it no more. Your jams in the clubs, they don't rip it no more. Head in the bed, you don't get it no more. Now you starting to think what I'm living for. That's when you see KRS is on tour. After a 2-hour show, he's spitting one more.
Come on, y'all, let's go.
Show you what a legend is. Her rhyme is KRS, crazy rhyme stylist. You better keep your eye on this. Ain't none higher than this. These clubs don't stop hiring Chris. Time for the light to shine. Too many rappers rapping and ain't even fight for the right to rhyme. I'm nice with mine. I'm precise with mine. As you can see, I don't need ice to rhyme. You a fighter. I don't even like your kind. The rhyme you spitting now might be mine. Yo, what they doing here if they don't like the rhyme?
What they doing on severe bass feed if you don't like what I'm saying? Let's go back.
You a fighter. I don't even like your kind. The rhyme you spitting now might be mine. Yo, what they doing here if they don't like the rhyme?
Edna in the building. What up? Yes, baby. Put your shoes on your feet. Go find your shoes. Right there. That song was called The Wolf. What up, Edna? What's good? I'm in Bakersfield. It's burning up out here in Bakersfield. So I've been trying to get people to back or sponsor the trip to Philadelphia, my sister Edna. You know, we getting ready to go to Portugal in November. So I didn't get nobody's giving me money for Portugal, people, for the record. Shout out to my sister Edna. She actually paid for a tour when we went overseas, man. Shout out to Edna. And she's okay. 1 second, baby. All right. So I'm not getting sponsored, people. I told y'all this. My daughter's with me now, so a lot of stuff is happening. I feel like, even though I'm not, I feel like a parent, like a one parent, John, but it's not. But I still have to deal with my son responsibilities, big like daycares and all this other stuff works. So I was trying to get to Philadelphia before the 14th and cover this story. And because we having a trek back or Morris Remembrance Day. And I was asking everybody could they contribute, and nobody contributed yesterday. So don't think somebody supported yesterday. They did not. No one said, brother, I got you at all. So I was saying leaving from the West Coast to the East Coast, I got to pay for my daughter and I have to pay for my flight. But I have to be very, careful with my money right about now because I'm going to go over Portugal. And I know everybody want me to go live over Portugal. Go live, Sabir, go live. But not one person said, yo, brother, I got a couple of grand for you. But I'm doing it for me. And I told you before, I got a lot of stuff in the play, B. And it's going to be crazy. And it's going to cost y'all so much goddamn money because y'all like to pay for things. All right. So I will be collecting and recording when I go back to Portugal. I believe Percy's going. Percy's taking his son with him. I believe we're going to hit Tunis. We're going to hit Morocco again, but I may go to France. I'm not sure yet. Also myself. So this is what's coming up on the 14th. I want to give a shout out to my brother Azim Hopkins Bey. My brother Azim Hopkins Bays and his family gives this every year. Every year they give this, but I bet you black folks are going to be running around here talking about October the 7th. October the 7th, but you don't want to go here in Philadelphia on October the 14th for the trek back or Morris. I believe they call it the Morris Remembrance Day, where our nationality was stripped at. This is not about religion, people. It's not about religion. So the crazy part is I've been trying to get the finances because, again, I gotta rock with my daughter. You know what I mean? So how you do? Hey, man, I am a brother. It's crazy, but I can't complain about it, beloved. It ain't no sense in complaining about any of these things. We just got to make it do what it do. And what people do is they want to. I'm trying to call my brother Azim. People want to come on things when it's running smooth. When it's smooth, not when the hardship comes. Not when everything happens, but everybody wants me to go live and say, well, Sabir, you should go live. Well, you crying too much. Nigga, I don't never cry about nothing. I'm just the type of person that won't let nobody use me. And this is what happens in this conscious community. But they'll take all your information, use it, flip it, and then run with it. Shout out to my sister Taisha Lightfoot Ill. So, and again, the lines are open. This is Coffee and Conversation. The crazy part is, like, it's so much that needs to be talked about and done. We are in some crazy times right about now, B. Trust me. We are in crazy, crazy times, and we are worrying about a damn celebrity. So I just woke up. It's hot outside. My daughter's back here chilling. So again, if I ask y'all to support, please do. I don't need pats on my back and say I'm doing great because I already know I'm doing great. And if you think this is complaining, then this is not for you. This is not about complaining. It's just that I'm the type of person that like to confront y'all. You follow me? So I only have Zelly and PayPal and Chime. So that's the rules, right? This is what's happening right now, y'all. Philadelphia, the 14th. That's what we're doing. So the crazy part about this, when I was in Morocco one time, shout out to my sister, France via Morocco via France. So when I was in Morocco one time, they pulled this up to me when I was in Morocco, and they was telling me about the Moors or the Moroccans that was in Philadelphia. This is what they were looking at. So I want y'all to understand, they looking at stuff like this. But yet, when October comes, watch how many Negroes talk about October the 7th. Watch how many of them talk about October the 7th. What happened on October the 7th? Well, brother, they invaded Israel. Oh, or this one right here. Or they're going to celebrate this right here. Bear with me. This is what black people celebrate. Bear with me. I'm going to show you something else that y'all celebrate that's going to be coming up. This is a lie also. 1492. Watch when this come up. I swear this is the mentality of our people. Christopher Columbus. This is on Columbus Boulevard in Philadelphia. They call him a charismatic leader and navigator. Hold up. Yes, my love. Okay, I'll get batteries, okay? But this is what they teach you. Stay home. I want you to lay on this part. Good job. Good job. Come here. How about? Don't lay on it. Then lay on this, okay? Then, I know, but you do it this way. See? I'm multitasking, y'all, so bear with me. What's y'all excuse? So this is on Delaware Avenue in Philadelphia. In Columbus Day is going to come up, I believe, right? Columbus Day is coming up. This is going to come up, right? I can't make this up. This is coming up. And black folks going to celebrate this and make up excuses on why, right? But if I told you that before Columbus, there was another brother. Before Columbus, there was another brother, but that y'all don't talk about. But hold up. What if I told you about Ibn Battuta? This is Ibn Battuta's house. Well, brother, he's not us, brother. He's an Arab. Hold up. This is what black conscious people tell you. Ibn Battuta, he was an Arab. Where's my sister Edna at? Edna went to the house. This is Ibn Battuta's house in Tangiers, Morocco. This is the type of information they don't tell y'all. But bear with me. Is everybody all right? But they'll tell you about Columbus, but they would never tell you about Ibn Battuta, which Ibn Battuta, they'll tell you about Marco Polo, but they would never tell you about Ibn Battuta. Right? Bear with me. It's going to go. Bear with me 1 second. They would never tell you about him. That's Ibn Battuta's coffin in his house when I went there in Tangiers, Morocco. But you'll tell me about Columbus. You could tell me about October the 7th. But you would never tell me about him. But you have black people would tell you, so-called black people tell you, brother, he was an Arab. But let me see if we can figure this out. Let's see if we can pull something up and see if he was an Arab, what they say, or African. And I'm going to show you me on the way to his house. This is my ride on my way there. This is called Ibn Battuta in Black Africa. So I'm in the car and I'm getting driven from I believe it was Marrakesh to Tangiers. Yes, that's me in my car with my driver. Right? But black folks don't want to hear this conversation. That's why y'all getting duped ungodly. Because your leaders are misleading you. Your leaders are misleading you. These are the books I travel with around the world. Around the world. The Arabs and Africans originally. Thank you, my sister. But I'm going to do a Zoom, right? It's not going to be on YouTube. I'm going to do a Zoom. And it's going to be on the original Arabs. So it's not going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on a Zoom. So when you travel, right, and don't let these people lie to you. If I'm wrong about anything, you could bring all the scholars to me. Bring them to the cipher. Ibn Khaldun. Ibn Khaldun, the science of human culture. Y'all not ready for this yet. Y'all not ready for this. Read Ibn Khaldun's The Muqaddimah, or read this one called Human Culture. And believe me, it'll open up so much, man. It's amazing what you know. When you find this information, these cats suppress this. These conscious black people suppress this information about the Moors. Or they make the Moors as if it's a religious group of people. So this is a Moroccan when I was getting on a ferry from Tangiers, well, Spain, Tarifa, into Spain. Look at his locks. And he, soon as he saw me, first he called me a Rasta. This is a ferry going from Morocco, from Tarifa, which is in Spain, to Tangiers. And you can literally look directly from Tarifa, where the word tariff come from, into Spain. And we had a hell of a conversation. And this is what happens when you have general conversations with people. They will fill you in when you know something, not talking about you a slave. And this is what your black conscious people are selling y'all. Slavery. And this is why y'all being duped every single day. Every day. And this is why we don't support real people. This is why we don't support real people, because we've been duped by everybody in this conscious community, bruh. We've been beat down, lied to, duped by everybody in this conscious community. And that's why we don't support real people. That's why. Because when this comes, Negroes got to say it's pseudo. You can't, if it's pseudo, I give everybody the opportunity to come on the feed and prove to me that it's pseudo. And where is it pseudo at? I'll wait. That goes for your black scholars too. Bring them also. Bring them, right? They don't want to touch on this. So bear with me. I'm going to share something with y'all, how crazy this is and how they disrespect y'all so much right in front of your goddamn face. Look what this Kamala Harris said.
Assistance that we have been providing has included FEMA providing $750 for folks who need immediate needs being met.
I've also directed the development of Starlink, deployment of Starlink satellites. 50 are in place right now. More are going to be put in place. So people,
you give how much
places like Kent can call for help and reach the ones that love loved ones who they're not sure of anybody other than that phone because there's no cell service.
I don't think y'all getting this. I don't even think y'all care. But I sat back and I said, this can't be real. They putting stuff right in front of y'all faces and y'all still don't get it because your black leaders is misleading you. Let me tell you something. They got something on every last one of these people. Every last one of them. Look at what they giving to the people. I can't make this up. Look at what they giving the people right here in good old United States. And you go, boy, we got to vote for Kamala Harris, brother. We got to vote for Kamala Harris. I'm going to tell you. We got to vote for her because she's the one. She's a black woman. She's a black woman. We got to vote for Kamala Harris. Who the can't make this up, man? Somebody have to come rescue Sabir. And again, the reason why a majority of these things are not being put out because they have something on a lot of these people. Either you on a down low, right? You know, you may be on a down low. You may have slept with the whole football team while you was in college. You may have did something that you not happy of. And the Jews will always, now I'm going to stop calling these people Jews. The Zionists have something on you. The Zionists have something on you. So this is the most embarrassing thing ever, that your tax dollars went here. So what is the connection, Sabir? What's the connection to what's going on with brother? What can we do? What can we do? You can't do nothing about Puffy either. You can't do nothing about Diddy. Nothing about Diddy. Nothing about Diddy. But we all talking about Diddy. But brother, he slept. Nigga, he's a plant. Diddy was put there for a reason. He's there for a reason. And do you have dumb black people running around buying baby oil? Buying baby oil, the same stupid stuff that happened with Trayvon Martin. Niggas are running right here buying Skittles in Arizona. That's death. And you think you making a point. Remember when Trayvon Martin got killed? Niggas was buying Skittles in Arizona just to prove a point. And these people sitting back laughing. But then now they buying baby oil and they laughing at you again. Something wrong with these black people here, man. Something said y'all don't want truth. We already know he's been that. So they're not going to send me in there. They would never back me. They would know we ain't gonna back Sabir. We gotta keep this motherfucker. We gotta keep it over here, bro. That nigga too pseudo. Sabir Bey is pseudo, but I'm pseudo. Bring everybody to the cipher. I'm gonna show you how pseudo I truly am. Bring everyone to the cipher if I'm pseudo. We're gonna have some fun. Bring them to the cipher if I'm pseudo. Okay, we're gonna give them time. All right, let's go.
Slavery, that is not our culture. Slavery, erase what they torture. Never can your history begin when they telling you Jamestown, Virginia, this is what they telling you. 1619 white people are selling you. The only thing you did was increase their revenues. These are all lies. You gotta remember you. Get yourself a pen and pad. Write down what I'm telling you. First, you're not a sinner. Really, you're a winner. But a racist only sees you serving them dinner. So they try to make your huge history thinner. Starting your history in Jamestown, Virginia, 1619, and calling you nigger. Them Dutch masters, that's why I don't smoke their cigars. But the devil's a fibber. In 1619, there was no slavery in Jamestown, Virginia. For one, Virginia wouldn't give statutory recognition of slavery to 1661. So slavery, that is not our culture. Slavery, erase what they torture. Slavery, that is not our culture. Slavery, erase what they torture. Word, tell me this, how can the first Africans be slaves in Virginia when slavery didn't exist? The long answer, you can say. The short answer is, this is how they want us all to behave. Like slaves in caves, killing each other. Homicide for the sister, suicide for the brother. But the real black history is a history you can feel. Black history includes the making of the wheel. Black history begins agriculture, which begins Egyptian, Greek, and Roman culture. We were known for sculpture. Don't tell me about slaves or Slavs, Eastern Europeans looking for jobs. They were caught by the Vikings and worked for free, then sold to any buyer off the Caspian Sea. So don't tell me about slavery and try to diminish. Let's talk about Nanny Maroon beating the British. So slavery, that is not our culture. Slavery, erase what they torture. Slavery, that is not our culture. Slavery, erase what they torture. Listen, every time they talking about black history, we gotta start with some slaves living in black misery. This is not our history, but some of us don't know yet. They don't know about the Kushites, ain't heard about the Olmecs. Our true history has not even been told yet. This that knowledge of yourself you need to go get. Black history begins the whole human family. The black queen mother gave birth to all humanity. This the first God. This is where you come from. But now that you've been educated, this is who you run from. Yo, the Irish were slaves. The English were slaves. The Russians, Hungarians, Armenians were slaves. The Greeks, the Italians, the Polish were slaves. Native America and India was enslaved. So how does slavery only apply to the African? This is what they want you to be.
Let's bring it more shit again.
Black again. Slavery, that is not our culture.
Yeah, I'm getting emails and text messages saying, damn, brother, I don't know why they don't have you on certain platforms. Think about it. Why you think they don't have me on these platforms? Because I don't go along to get along. I'm getting email and DMs right now. Damn. Reading my emails. They don't want this conversation. So I thank everybody that DM me. They should join the feed and say it to everybody on the feed. So they asking me why. They saying, brother, we don't even know why they don't have you on it. You know why? Because the black conscious people. They're the ones that say don't bring Sabir Bey. It's not me. I could care less. I told y'all, my focus is my children right about now. So that's up to y'all. Y'all share it out and ask them why. But they'll tell you it's pseudo. He say pseudo stuff. He talk about people. No, I'm a real journalist, and I've been doing this radio thing for a very long time. A very, very long time. So that's up to y'all. People worry about how many numbers. you get. That's what they worry about. People, I don't pay for blue checks. I'm from the like the rough part. Like I'm gonna do it without paying for blue checks or paying for without trying to influence somebody. I like the authenticity on what I do. You know, so I thank you, family. I'm responding to people while I'm talking to y'all, and I'm trying to get them to come on the feed. And this is why, if I walk away from this, I'm walking away because people are very, very ignorant, and y'all don't care. Y'all want sensationalism. Y'all really need to read the Rex 84. Y'all really need to read the Rex 84. If you never read the Rex 84, I suggest you read it. Bear with me. So give me 1 second. I'm going to share something with y'all. This is what they want us to be like. This is what they want Negroes to be. Y'all remember this post?
Please leave.
Do y'all remember this post? Anyone remembers this? See, I'm not concerned about what's going on with Diddy because we got bigger things to be dealing with. And like the brother said, as a collective, people can do things, but we don't want to do it collectively, right? So this is nothing new. That's nothing new. Not at all. So I said, Dan, he said, destroy the beast. Destroy the beast. That's all they care about, you Negroes, is playing basketball, football. This is the reality, right? So bear with me. Let me show you how this is nothing new. And I'm going to take it to Russia real fast, okay? I'm going to take you all the way to Russia. Do y'all know that Russia never had a black man as a slave? Now, this is where it comes from. How sleeps the beast? This was in 1900s, people. Matter of fact, especially a white woman, Charles H. Smith, 1883, writing in an 1890 claim, a bad Negro is the most horrible creature upon the earth. Oh my God, look, the brutal, look. It's nothing new. We're not being taught history. We're not being taught the history, B, because we want to romanticize every goddamn thing. And this European got you believing whatever they want you to believe in. If I'm wrong, set it up today, tomorrow, this evening, whatever. If I'm wrong about anything that I'm presenting to you. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. The world is watching this video. The world is watching my video right about now. Right? So that's where they got it from. But as long as I'm dancing and singing, you like me. Don't think you like me. Are y'all cool? Come on, y'all. Hit the link, y'all. Let's go. Hit the link. Hit that link. Bring your scholars. Let's go. Coffee and conversation in hot Bakersfield, California. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
As long as I'm dancing, acting or rapping, walking around like I don't know what's happening. You like me, you like me, you like me.
Off of Tizzy, Severe Bass Show, baby.
If I'm talking about drinking and nothing about thinking, as long as I'm high and I never ask why. You like me, you like me, you like me. Yeah. But the second I start with the state of the economy, black leadership, black cards, and black sovereignty, that's when you can't seem to follow me. Confusion, you feel like you're losing. I'm no longer amusing. This song's about choosing while you cruising. Either black entertainment or the black revolution. People love to see a young black man rap until he wakes up and realizes he's caught in the trap. So as long as I'm black revolution, people love to see a young black man rap until he wakes up and realizes he's caught in the trap. So as long as I'm dancing, acting or rapping, walking around like I don't know what's happening, you like.
A lot of you niggas are guilty because y'all watch the sports every day. You will get off of here and say, well, Shabir was talking real, but I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch sports. Come on.
Hey, hey. If I'm talking about drinking and nothing about thinking, as long as I'm high and I never ask why, you like me. But the minute I get in it about the way these rappers spit it, the minute I start spitting that truth, it comes some grinning. I freestyle off the top like I'm wearing my Philly. But they not really checking for skills, they want the gimmicks. Many of the challenges we face, we can solve them. But there's no trust, no unity, and that's the problem. Black people fighting amongst themselves, that's the problem. White people fighting amongst themselves, that's the problem. U.S. foreign policy is simply just bomb them. Rebels against their own government, the U.S. arms them. Then when things get out of hand, yeah, they try to calm them. More money, more diplomacy, just charm them. If that doesn't work, then they move to Osama. Turn him into a terrorist so they can disarm him. Through the corporate media, we don't stand a chance, but too many people want us to just stand and dance. So as long as I'm dancing, acting or rapping, walking around like I don't know what's happening, you like me, you like me. If I'm talking about drinking and not about thinking, as long as I'm high and I never ask why, you like me, you like me.
We ain't got time for the games, baby. We don't. You like me. 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 Let me be real with y'all. This may be hard for some people. This may be harsh for some people, what I'm going to say. I don't give a damn about a sports player. They can drop dead, brother. I'm going to keep it real. Well, brother, that's not right, Sabir. You're not right. They can drop dead, homie. Straight up. So, you have a problem with sports? No, I do not, because that's not sports. Let me tell you something about a sport. Football is with your foot. That's a skill, with your foot. It don't take much to hit some goddamn body. That's why the young boy passed out. The 21, 24-year-old brother. It doesn't matter how old you are. You're going to die, period. So he was 24, 25, 24, 21, and he got hit. And then they said he walked a couple and they fell up. It doesn't matter. Your body is not meant to do that. They still doing the gladiator or the gladiator joint. You remember Django, when they had the niggas in the room fighting to the death? And then he rewarded them. Remember? Y'all remember that Django part? That was real. I don't know if y'all know that or not. That was real. And people saying, pray for him. Why nobody's praying for the people in the Congo? Why nobody's praying for Gaza, the people in Gaza? Why nobody's praying for the people in Sudan? Why nobody's saying, let's pray for the people that's in North Carolina? Why nobody's saying pray for these people? And this is why I said black people are a joke around the world. Believe me, I talk to a lot of people, and black people are jokes. And the only reason why you are safe is because of the white man. That goes for you foundational dead Americans too, that keep cheerleading. Because I'm gonna tell you something. It's going to hit here. Oh, it's going to hit home. It's going to hit home. You think Iran is playing with people? They're not. So it may be the government, but you're part of this. And you probably got a name like Johnny Smith too, or Gregory Thompson. We won't automatically know who you are. We won't know you a slave. So y'all think it's a game. If you're not paying attention to what is going on, y'all in trouble, babe. Trust me. Trust me, you in trouble. If you're not paying attention to international news and you worrying about Diddy and baby oil, my nigga, y'all better read the Rex 84, whether you want to believe it or not. It's in full effect. That Rex 84 is in full effect, big. Keep trying to tell y'all need to get it. I'm going to tell you, but you can say it's fake and phony, but it's happening. If you read that Rex 84, while y'all worried about Diddy and the baby oils, it's happening. If you never read this, you should get it. I'm dead serious. You better, if you have it, pick it up, read it, right? I had this for 26, 27 years, but it came out in 1969. If you really read it, the propaganda is so real, people. And niggas on the social media getting mad at Sabir when Sabir Bey is the one that actually presented it to you. I'm presenting it to you. And this is why I'm getting these DMs and text messages saying, yo, Sabir, why ain't they got you on these other platforms? Because it's the black conscious people. It's the black conscious people. It's not Sabir. I don't teach hate. You never heard me say I hate any of these people. When you interview me, I will always say I have no issue with nobody, and I will sit in the room with anyone. It's them that have the problem because they're looking for attention. Because if what is happening, my boys right now, Rod, come on the feed for a minute, Rod. And there's another brother told me they was in Atlanta and counted how many trees that was down in Atlanta. How many trees that was down in Atlanta? While you Negroes comfortable worrying about Diddy and worrying about the next football game, hell is breaking loose. Hell is breaking loose down there. It's crazy they said down there. They said it went all the way to Atlanta. I said, really? And what your president and your vice president did, they went to the safe zones and said they're going to give the people $750 motherfucking dollars, my nigga. I can't make this up. $750? What can you possibly do with that? That's Whole Foods money, my G. I can't, but look what the money they gave to Israel. I'm going to explain this to y'all in 1 second, okay? I'm going to explain this. And this is why I'm not going to bat for black folks anymore. For what? Why?
This is very true. I'm down here in Georgia. I lost power. It's flooding. Trees have crushed people's houses.
That's what I heard.
Very little funding to help. Florida is completely flooded. Not all of Florida, but a large part of Florida. They had to send out the military to fly things over into Florida on the air base that's by Savannah. They also had to send Georgia Power to Florida. The power lines are not restored where I am. The schools are still out.
Wow. Listen, they said, it was a sister I was talking to last night. She said before, when Armageddon is signs that come with Armageddon. These are signs, B. Very and niggas worried about Diddy.
Very true.
They said you get signs before things happen. Straight up, right? So I'm looking at this and I'm telling y'all, if you ever read the Rex 84, believe me, everything is in it. Niggas talk about it's pseudo to keep you away from it. They say it is pseudo to keep you from not reading it. This is what they do to black people because they understand it. They can't tell you black folks anything. Read this one and read this one. I'm not lying. Let me show you how much this one cost right here. Edward Bernays. So if you don't know who Edward Bernays is the father of public relations, right? Let me show you how much this book was, the original hard copy. And what Europeans do, they really buy these books for real, while Negroes buy Bibles. Look how much that book is right there. Now, the other book is $25,000. This one is $1,977. Oh, nigga, I ain't gonna. I'll pay that for. I pay this for a football game. And this is the crazy. I looked at haircuts went up to $200 now. I said, I'm glad I got locks now. But the crazy part is, and I'm not telling people what to spend their money on. I'm gonna be real with you. I could care less. But honestly, a lot of stuff at the end of the day is not going to mean anything. This is Edward Bernays' book, the hard copy, Engineering Consent. And the wild part is when you really start seeing this, sis, it's freaking crazy. And this is why I was telling people, yo, let's go to Philly. Let's go to Philly and find out what happened to our people, because Philadelphia is the birthplace of the United States. Philly is the birthplace of the United States, but you will never be taught that. You follow me? You're not going to be taught that Philadelphia is the birthplace. And I told everybody they should go there and see. And I'm being real. I'm like, I can record it if I had a sponsor behind me. I did it before. This is so crazy that we don't see what is happening. And I understand y'all distracted because Diddy is a distraction. Diddy's a distraction because this stuff has been going on way before that. Way before social media, right? But now they have to bombard you with this. And this is why I tell people, for me doing radio, sis, I understand this game. I've been in radio, not blog talk and YouTube. I was in radio. And I believe at the time, Colin Powell's son was the head of the FCC. I don't know if he still is or not. But I know y'all don't know that. But y'all probably know his son was the head of the FCC. But he was part of the FCC. So they would tell us things like at nighttime at 12 midnight, you could use profanity in certain stuff you can say. I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but I used to do a show from 12 to 3 in the morning. And then I did 9 o'clock at a different station. But to understand this and to try to keep putting this out here to people, and these people got deep pockets, bro. But they make your pockets are only deep because they put them in place. Puffy or Diddy was put in those places. He was put there for a reason. The dude that's in the Ukraine, he was the president that's in the Ukraine. You know he's a Zionist. Did y'all know that? Did you know he was a Zionist? Why do you think they give so much money to him? I don't think y'all catching what I'm saying yet. Did you know he was a Zionist? He's a Zionist? Let me see if I can pull his information up. The sister and I had this conversation on him, and they use our people, and I'm gonna explain that too. Let me see if I can find him. Here you go. That guy. They say he's the first Jewish president of the Ukraine. Yeah, but he was an entertainer. Look, I can't make this up. A former entertainer. And this is why you see him doing the freakish stuff that he was doing. Nigga, like, think about it. Y'all don't even ask the questions. Like, look up his background. They called him the first Jewish president of Ukraine. Right? I'm laughing at this. This Negro, I'm like, he looked like he's a crackhead or something, dude. Like, real rap. But they put these people in these places for a reason. And your tax dollars are going to these people. Oh, brother, what can we do? The same thing. You can't do nothing about Puffy, right? But that's all you can do is inform the people. But look him up. I'm not lying. But they'll tell you, remember when they was talking about what Russia, I think they were saying what Russia was doing to people? Do you know that Russia never had slaves? Hold on. 1 second. You got to fix something, y'all. Do you know that Russia never enslaved black people? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know? But yet, they'll tell you what Putin was saying, right? They'll tell you all the negative stuff because y'all still don't understand propaganda. Y'all still don't understand propaganda. Bear with me. That dude is a Zionist. And do not mix Zionism up with Jew. Zionism and Jew is two different things. Zionism and Jew is two different things. These people are Zionists. They stole your identity. They stole yours. So this is me inside the law library at Emory in Atlanta. I told people we can go back to here. Nobody said, yo, brother, I got you, family. So don't ever ask me to keep doing things where y'all not helping out to do anything. This was me. This is me inside Emory Law Library. I did a class in here too, sis. Right? I did a class on this. But they have laws.
Severe, nothing's going to change until people's everyday life changes.
Listen, they're going to be done by then.
What the problem is. The ports are shut down here.
Yes, they
I
are.
live 20 minutes away from these people protesting, and I stand with them in their rights. But it will change the way all the industries function on the East Coast of this country.
But it's listen, this is what's going to happen. Let me tell you something. I told you it's signs. We wait. And this is why they have to keep black people busy. Nigga, you worried about sports and Diddy. That's not important. I'm sharing to y'all what's important. And people asking me, Sabir, why they keep blocking you from telling this? Because Negroes think they're going to get shadow banned and get suspended. And Negro, listen, if you believe in Jesus, I'm talking to my Christians. You believe in Jesus. If you believe in Muhammad, if you believe in Jehovah, whatever, do what they would have did. This is why I said all you Christians are hypocrites, bro. I believe in the law no matter which way. Y'all don't even know what I be going through half the time, but I believe in the law that much that the law is going to work its way out with me. I'm fine. It ain't too many things I want. You can drop me off. I don't even eat. I just woke up since I haven't even eaten anything yet. How many times y'all probably ate per day just now? Trust me, it's real, but you better know how to starve, B. You better know how to survive. You ain't gonna get no haircuts, Negroes. A lot of stuff is going to be shut down, and it's happening, and I'm watching it. Don't shoot the messenger. But this is me in the law library, and I'm sitting here pulling this stuff out, and people say, oh, Sabir is supposed to be free. No, Nothing's free. To fly to these places, to get in these places is not free. But I'm willing to actually cover it if I got people behind me. This is me at the Emory Law Library. I'm showing y'all. How can I walk in every law library there is, even in Philadelphia? But people say, no, brother, but this will be free. But I don't know, we could talk about this, fam. You complain too much. No, nigga, I don't complain about nothing. Trust me when I tell you, I never complain about anything. But the ignorance is on an all-time motherfucking high with our people. And the black conscious people are the problem. What do you mean, Sabir? How many people, and I'm going to show you, sister, before we get into this Russia thing, I'm going to show you why we're the problem, because we've been doing it. And if we were honest with ourselves, we would tell the truth. Let me show you how crazy this is. Have you ever saw this book before? Give me 1 second. How many of y'all saw this book on Sunday Adakita?
I've only seen you post it.
Out of all your black conscious people, right? Why haven't they brought this up? Bear with me. I'm going to see if I can make the connection real fast. I have 2 books like that. If you ever look up the Mandine Charter, that was the first human rights charter. I'm going to say it again.
I had to look that up because it's people out here just saying anything. And
yes,
it's
and that's what they bring to the
amazing
platforms.
how it's access to the Mandate Charter that anybody can read.
Yes. They don't want to read it. You know why? Because they're afraid of what they're going to find. Trust me.
And they don't realize they don't have rights here in the U.S.
No, you don't. I just showed it to them. But it doesn't matter. I'm dead set. It doesn't matter, sis. So die. Period. Die. So this is why I'm getting all these DMs and asking me, Sabir, why they got you on here talking? I don't talk hate. I'm not talking like Charleston White. Maybe I need to talk like Charleston White and I'll be all right. Then it just rhymed like a mug, didn't it? But anywho, that right there. The Mandine Charter says, if they read that, and I told you I could do a lecture just on this alone. I could do a whole, if somebody interviewed me, I could do a whole video on this on an interview. But again, it's people that look like us that keeps this hush hush. Let me show you what it is. Y'all ready? When you read that Mandine Charter, you will find out we had our hand in slavery. Y'all think this stuff is new with the Ben Crumps and the Al Sharptons and all these people. You think they're about it? Let me show you something. Let's go here. It's more. War should never destroy villages to capture slaves. This is before slavery, B. This is before the Atlantic slave trade, but they still not talking about this. To capture slaves, this means that no one shall put bites into the mouth of his fellow man to sell him. Marinate on that for a second. No one shall be beaten in Mandy. This was this was literally, if you did, you will be put to death if you did this. So just think about these Ivy League schools, right? That know about this. They took advantage of this, bro. Oh, they took full advantage of this. They took advantage of this, fam. So no raids, none of this. So you think that not one European don't know what that is? You think they don't study this thing right here? Oh, they do. They got it. But your black conscious people keep it under the hush hush. And this is why they say keep Sabir Bay in the bay. Like there's a joke. Keep Bay at bay. Keep Bay at bay. Anything that I'm presenting as false, please feel free. I welcome you. And I hope y'all keep sharing this out. Believe me. Share it out. There's a lot of stuff in here, B, that y'all don't understand what is happening. Let me show you something else, sis. This is in Jenkins Law Library in Philadelphia. This is what I do when I'm in law libraries. But you don't hear the lawyers, attorneys talk about that. They'll tell you, no, brother, the 14th Amendment overturned all that. Then get rid of the books that's inside there. Why do they keep these there? This is in Jenkins Law Library in Philadelphia. Fugitive slaves. You're still a slave. The law and the Constitution. Anti-slavery, slave trade, migration, domestic, foreign. Which one of these conscious people actually present this information to you to make you think about what I'm saying or think about it? This is in Jenkins Law Library, sis. in Philadelphia, which I told everybody, let's go to Philadelphia. Let's have a class in Philadelphia. Nobody reached out for me for that either. Right? So don't ask me about coming together, because it's not about Sabir. I will sit in the room with anybody. So here's some more. Jenkins Law Library. This is the oldest law library in America. That's the oldest law library in America. Jenkins. It is still standing. You just got to pay to get in there. But again, do not keep asking me, why don't we come together? Why don't we talk? Why don't we do this? Because we don't want to do it. Trust me. So let's go to this, Moors in Russia thing. So they made you hate Russia, right? And I just showed you who they put there for that reason. How blacks, now they're using the word black, just for the record, y'all, but nobody's black. So this is us, right? You see the brother with the fez on in the back? Okay, so let's move forward. That's a brother too, right there, for the record. In Russia, blacks were neither enslaved nor suffered discrimination. Furthermore, the customs of the Moors. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that's what it was? Of course they have to make you hate the Moors. This is why they suppress everything pertaining to the Moors. You think people in Russia or Putin don't know what's going on? Oh, brother, he went and put out the black Jesus or the black Madonna. No, brother, he already know. You think they were using the word black over there? No, they were not. Go look up the definition or the meaning of Moor in Russia. Please go look it up. Okay? But they have to make you hate. And this is what they do with propaganda. They have to make you hate. And I've been to, I don't even have to tell you where I've been at. I've been in Turkey. I've seen a lot of people in Russia, in Turkey. And I was talking to them. And he was saying, how did you know all this information? Look, Russia didn't have black slaves. But yet you have slavery over here, but niggas want to be sports players, entertainers. We want to be all these great things, politicians, brother, because we're going to make the difference. We're going to make the difference and get set up just like Mayor Adams did. Or you're going to have to stay in line. Stay in line. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You better. That's why Frantz Fanon said in his book. That's why in this book right here, he said all they asked of the black man is to be a good nigga, and the rest will follow on its own. All they asked of the black man is to be a good nigga, and the rest will follow on its own. That's what Puffy and them did. When Puffy got off that conveyor belt after he got all that money, and Mayor Adams too, and majority of your black people, that's what happens, because the Zionists will set you up and see what you like. And the thing that you like will get you in trouble. You think you hiding something. You're not hiding anything. They know everything that you do, believe me. And niggas like to talk too when they get drunk. That's why they give you alcohol. Have you noticed on the Drink Champs, they give them alcohol? Have you noticed on Shannon Sharp, they give them alcohol? Have y'all noticed that? You notice they never give these people water and say, brother, let's get a protein shake on this motherfucker. Have y'all noticed that? It's always alcohol. You know why?
It's ironic because these people are selling so much when they're drinking these, alcoholic beverages, that some of them come on there now and would be like, no, I don't drink, brother. I'd rather just have water, because they can see where this is leading.
There's very little people who do that, though. A majority of them do it, right? You know why? Because when a person get drunk, they start talking and they start telling the truth. So this is why they listen. They wouldn't listen. They themselves would never do it. They send one of our people in to do it. And that's what's happening. This is why people don't understand me. This is why when people email me, be like, yo, Sabir, why ain't they got you on this platform? Because you can't give me no drugs, nor could you give me no alcohol. And I'm not going to sit there with alcohol, and I'm not going to sit there with drugs. I have a clear head. You got to stay focused. And that's what's going on. Or you egotistical. It's nothing egotistical about Sabir Bay, because you can sit with me today and tomorrow and I'll have a conversation with you. But see, they throw things out to people. And when you can come back, Bruce Lee used to say, boards don't hit back. Sabir Bay hits back. So you can assume what you want to know, but the best thing to do is to ask me, like I did Brother Reggie. Remember when Reggie said, I don't agree with you, Sabir? That's okay. Tell me what you don't agree with. He couldn't tell you what he didn't agree with me with, but I cleared it up. He beat it around the bush. So if you disagree with what I'm saying, then tell me what you disagree with. Then maybe we can reason together and make it make sense. And this is the thing about it. When you think like this, that's the crazy part. They don't know how to take you. Or he's on a down low. Did he take money? No, nigga. No, I didn't. You can assume whatever you want to say, but you got to stay clear-headed. I'm dead serious. So they can say, well, did you sleep with this nigga? Listen, we in 2024. If I was gay and slept with a nigga, I'd be like, yeah, nigga, because I got more rights than you. Listen, this is what I would say. This is my personal. I would say, yeah, I got more rights than you because we have gay rights. And there's hate crimes if you hit us or say something to us. See how that works? If I was like that in 2024. Y'all still don't get it yet. Keep trying. You notice that's why my bottle don't have no label on it, right? It's called product placement sometimes. So they didn't have slaves there. So what the media has to do is they have to criminalize people. They have to make you hate. And when you read Edward Bernays' book, when you read this book, believe me, you will understand the game. He's the father of public relations. He's the father of public relations. So we were in Russia. The Moors was, but they suppressed everything pertaining to the Moors. And y'all keep going for it until something happens. We are like reactionary people. We want something to happen, and then we want to react to what's going on. No, you head the code off before it happens. Okay? I'm dead serious. So the crazy part is I'm going to show y'all something else because they know y'all know better than you know yourself. Watch this. So don't keep asking me, what can we do, Sabir? What y'all can do is support this information. It's not about begging or asking. So listen up. Listen up. I'm almost finished.
All right, now.
Mentally, I don't know. Let me say.
My next guest spends 5.5 hours.
And so, chronological.
Are you? What?
Listen up.
Is?
I need y'all to listen to this, okay? I know y'all don't care.
The year career. Some of his clients have been Presidents Wilson, who, gentleman, he happens to be 93 years old. Thanks, Paul. My next guest is a truly fascinating gentleman. He happens to be 93 years old, and he is the father of public relations. In the course of his 70-year career, some of his clients have been Presidents Wilson, Hoover, Coolidge, and Eisenhower, Thomas Edison, Eleanor Roosevelt, and Enrico Caruso. It's a pleasure to welcome Dr. Edward Bernays.
It's not even about Democrats and Republicans. I'm not even talking about any of that.
Good to see you. Come on up over here. There you go. Have a seat right here. Thank you very much for being here. I mentioned.
Let me say, first pages, and they don't match.
Enough, people.
I happen to be 93 chronologically.
Right.
But I'm 61 physiologically. Mentally, I don't know. I suppose I'm 45.
Mm-hmm.
And societally, how I adjust to other people. I wouldn't quiver if I saw poor Mr. Reagan. I'd say, "Hi, Reagan." And emotionally, I won't tell that to anybody.
So now you won't tell your emotional age to anybody?
No. Will you tell yours?
Well, based on your statistics, I've passed on weeks ago.
I'll accept that.
It was a lovely service, and I'm sorry you couldn't be there, but... all right, now, doctor, tell me again what the doctor is. What are we dealing with?
Well,
you're the father of public relations.
What we're dealing with, really, is the concept that people will believe me more if you call me doctor.
Oh, I see.
How many people
If you call me...
How many people brag about talking about they're a doctor? How many people brag about being a doctor? Doctors fix things, right? Let's go again.
With really is the concept that people will believe me more if you call me doctor.
Oh, I see. So that's a good idea.
And actually, I am doctor because 2 universities gave me honorary degrees.
All right.
One was Boston University, and the other was Babson College.
So you
I wonder if I can get an honorarium. What you think, sis? Can I get one of those things? I put doctor on everything anyway, so it doesn't even matter to me. When I'm in airports, I put doctor, Negro, like, or juris. I put doctor or juris on everything. And so a juris, people, for y'all that don't know, is one who is versed or skilled in law. That's what a juris is. One, and I am a juris. And if you want to try me, try me. I'm going to say it again. I'll spell it for y'all so you can look it up. A juris is one who is versed or skilled in law, who is known by their writings or the laws of nations. I'm going to repeat this again. If I'm wrong, help me out. A jurist is one who is versed or skilled in law, who is known by their writings or the laws of nations. So let me explain this to y'all. If this dude from Ukraine could be a president and he's a goddamn actor, then think about it. Yes, everybody should get my Overstanding the Language of Law video. Oh, they should definitely get that video. Oh, 2001, that was fire. Everybody, if you did not get the Overstanding the Language of Law, everybody should get that video. I did that video in 2001. And if somebody can go up in haircuts, then nigga, I can go up on that price, because that price may go up higher. It may go up. It's a classic, baby. So if y'all didn't get it, I suggest y'all get it. You can email me, B. Everybody should have it. I have another one called Driving versus Traveling in 2001 also. Driving versus Traveling in 2001. You should get that one too. So I'm almost finished, y'all, because I do have to attend my daughter is asleep, tend to my daughter. If y'all want to support what I do, again, I do have a Zelly. The Zelly is sabirbayradio@gmail.com. The PayPal is sabirbayradio@gmail.com. And I also have a Chime. Is either my phone number, if you have my phone number, or sabirbayradio@gmail.com. So you can reach me many, many ways. And that's my email for any kind of lectures, but don't actually expect me to be doing somebody's interview for free. How much? How much for what, bruh? Email me. That's all I got to do is email me. Email me. I give you the price. That's all I got to do is email me. But I will tell you this, it is over $100. So if your bank account ain't that, I can't help you. But it's worth it. If you can spend $200 for a temporary haircut, which blew my mind, I couldn't believe people really paying for that. I couldn't believe people were paying for $200 for a haircut. That was kind of crazy. $200-something for a haircut. And I'm like, dude, what the hell is a $200 haircut? What does that do? Seriously. So I got a couple more things, and I told y'all it's something else you need to get if y'all didn't get the Africa versus America. What's up, my brother Ray? I need your number again, brother. Email me or call me. So I'm trying to make my way back to Philly, brother. It seems like it's not happening, Holmes. And that place, let me show y'all something inside this particular document. Bear with me. How many people ever heard of this place right here? Give me 1 second. There is a museum in London that I went to. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 minute. Let me see if I can pull this up. And it speaks about this museum in London. I want y'all to see something. There's a museum called the Alberto Museum, right? In London. I don't know if y'all ever went there before or been there before, but give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull this museum up. I just seen it the other day. And I was at this museum. And in this particular museum, it's a lot of history in there, B. Where is it at? Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. Damn, where is it at? Okay, so, okay, here it is right here. Do you see this? You see that says Victoria and Albert Museum? How many people ever heard of this museum before? You see where I have it highlight that? How many people ever heard of this museum right here? Let me tell you how ill this was when I was in London. They paid me to come out to the UK. But I went into this particular museum right there where it says Victoria and Albert Museum, right? In the UK. But let me show y'all how crazy this was. I was there. And I took a lot of pictures and I recorded when I was in there also. So let me just show y'all just a little bit of the pictures. One of the pictures that was inside this museum. Let me take you on the outside of this. This is the outside when I was there. That's my picture. Victoria and Albert Museum. Now, this is in the UK, right? This is in London, rather, right? But let me show you what was in the picture that was in it. And I got a lot of pictures inside this place. Bear with me. A lot of pictures. Look at this picture. This is a barbershop. That's in Morocco. You see, I'm going to show you what year it was. December the 19th, 2019. That's when I was there. Y'all see that? What was happening around that time frame, people? Was the pandemic jumping off around that time frame? So when I was in the UK.
No, not yet.
I think it was great. I think, no, it happened when I came back. That's what happened. When I was coming back, it happened. Because I was on a plane and I saw people. Somebody said yes. So I was on. I know it was late 2019 and 2020. That's when it happened, right? So I was on the plane, and as I was coming back, I seen people with masks on, and I made a joke. This was a joke. I said, "Is it Michael Jackson in the airport or something?" Because everybody had masks on. That's what happened. Everybody was wearing a mask, and I was like, "Nigga, why everybody got a mask on?" Straight up. So it was during that time frame. But this is the picture when I was there. Look at that. This is a barbershop. You see that? This is Morocco. Look how dark the brother is. This is in the museum. It was so many pictures I got when I was in this place. Look how he was cutting hair, B. Look how the dude is holding. Look, can't make this up. This is dope. So you would think somebody would love to have a conversation with me about what I saw inside. And there's another one talked about the word Negro in there. Oh, it's crazy, sis, for real. It is so crazy when you go to these places and you see. I have pictures about it's a lot of stuff in there about China. It's a lot of stuff. It's original, authentic stuff inside that museum. And then I went to Karl Marx burial. He's buried there. And it was raining that day also when I was there. But it's gloomy in London. It's very gloomy out there. So when people support what I do, this is what I do, sis. I travel, I pull this information out, and I share it with you. So the descendants of the unknown Arabs, your forefathers were Arabs from Yemen. So let's have this conversation. If I'm wrong about anything, I will bow down to everybody. Do your research. I know Black folks are afraid of this type of conversation, but do your research. They have y'all believe in what they want you to believe. And the Black conscious people are actually a part of it also. They're a part of it. But we are in the information age, B. Trust me. We are in the information age and it's coming out. You can't hide it. It's just like trying to hide a tree and a tree pulls up from the cement. You can't hide it, B. Walk outside with nature and you'll see how it is. Walk outside. You can't hide it. This is the book I told everybody they need to get. This book right here, Africa versus America. Y'all don't want it though. Trust me. If you really want to know history, and I want you to really share this, I'm gonna cut this video short, sister, because I want y'all to get it, and they can all email me and stop asking me why. Ask them why. And then if they say anything Sabir Bey is a lie and pseudo, then what did he did not show you? Period. Because they don't show you nothing, and you believe them. So bear with me. I'm almost finished, y'all. I got some spiritual stuff here. Listen up.
8 psychological secrets about people. 1. If a person laughs a lot, even at silly things, they feel lonely inside. 2. If a person cries over small things, they are pure and kind. 3. If a person always tries to help and support others, it's likely that no one can imagine how often they themselves need that support, but they are not used to sharing their problems with others.
Woo, listen.
4. If a person lies a lot, they might be insecure. 5. If a person sleeps too much, they are unhappy. 6. If a person constantly tries to stand out, it's likely that they were not loved enough or given enough attention in the past. 7. If a person is often aggressive, it means they have strong internal pain that they hide within themselves. 8. If a person talks little when in a large group of people, they are likely mentally strong. We know that a wise person listens more and speaks less, so they value their words. Drop a 100 if you're able to watch until here. I will like each of your comments, as always.
That's me at the end. Like, nigga, y'all see, I'll be quiet. I shut up and I listen, and then I respond. So this is why, since they don't want me on them platforms with them, and they say don't bring Sabir Bey, it's not, it's not because I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm almost finished, y'all. And don't forget to hit the like button. Please hit the support button when I get off of here.
Because you'd come across as a human being instead of a monster. Assalamu alaikum.
And listen up. Listen to her one more time. I want y'all to hear what she said. And I sent this to my brother Michael Collier also. Listen up.
Hi. This post is...
I sent this to my man Mike.
This post is for Kamala Harris. Hi, Kamala. Now, I have to tell you from the beginning, I'm not going to vote for you, and I'm not going to vote for Trump. But just as a public service, I want to give you a little advice. Maybe the next time you are at a speech and people are chanting because their hearts are broken and people are dying, maybe instead of scolding them and scaring them with, oh, the other guy, and instead of glaring at them and momming them in your very condescending way, maybe instead say something like, I hear you. I know there are a lot of strong feelings. I'm going to do everything I can as President of the United States to ensure the safety and welfare of children around the world. You're still not going to get my vote, but you might get some other ones because you'd come across as a human being instead of a monster. Assalamu alaikum.
Listen, man, if y'all didn't get anything from this, I can't help you. But if y'all want to help me, you can actually support or get the classes or something like that. Sister, I got to go. I got to get my daughter together. And I hope y'all enjoyed this show. So if y'all have X, y'all, please share this out. Share it out. Share it out. My information is right there. My email, my Zelly, my PayPal. Everything is right there. But I thank you so much, sister, for joining the feed. Please spread the word and have a wonderful evening or afternoon on purpose.
I had truth, but children cannot handle that which is as powerful as truth. This is like putting a sword or a weapon in the hand of an infant. The infant, not knowing the power of what he has or she has, will oftentimes hurt themselves and members of their own family. I did not know the power of the truth, and I used it to help, but I also used it to hurt. And I thought to myself, how many minds have we hurt? How many minds have we broken? Mishandling the power of the truth. So I decided then that I could never
Ever switch, never bitch, never snitch, never itch, never glitch, never ever high pitch. I'm never scared, I'm never gonna be unprepared. You can never say that I never cared, I can't be compared. What if I never shared with Scott my lyric? What if he was never shot, now in the spirit? What if he couldn't find me? What if John Records never signed me? What if I wasn't grimy? What if I didn't have 100 dudes behind me? I'm never whiny, never dull, never tiny, forever big and shiny. Bumpy knuckle stands beside me. In them clubs you can find me. Devils can't buy me, I buy them. You said you wanted the raw, alright then. I'm tired of these corny ass raps, pass me the mic then. I get it hype, friend. As you can see, KRS Ready Box, we nothing like that.
I know you like the way I'm freaking it.
Never seen before.
I know you like the way I'm freaking it.
Never seen before.
I know you like the way I'm freaking it.
Never seen before.
I know you like the way I'm freaking it. I took the slang and I'm never stop speaking it.
Never leave the mob alone. Never leave them hammers home. Never let bitch talk. Stop my pimp walk. Never ran. Never will. This is real. I never fuck with no bitch that can't walk like a hoe in heel. Never trust niggas who never disagree with me. Never fuck them. They never gon' believe in me. Hot like the pepper field, grind like the pepper mill. Shooting at you niggas with this nice salt pepper steel. Whoever thought that I would make it in this rap game? I'm far too raw for this.